Set to go now on a wet and rainy afternoon. And we are underway from FedEx Field. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Washington takes over 1st and 10.
Hey, Mike. Hello, Froggy. Don't forget to like. Yep. I rolled a joint here. Just went and made the kids some supper. That air fryer's awesome, man. Put the shit in and walk the fuck away. It's awesome. So tonight's was pierogies and potato wedges, because it's finger food. It's quick, and the kids wanted that. So fire it all in and hit the button and walk away. Then just throw it all on a plate and say, "Here you go, you little savages." Just give me a second here. I'm just gonna quickly twist one up. Nice. I ended up getting my last gun gold. So now I can work on those SMGs platinum. Which is awesome. I got 13 gold guns now. Which is pretty good. I think me and Cody are pretty much tied for gold. He's already been working on his platinums though. I might have more gold than him, but I'm not sure. It's pretty close. Pretty close. I had a couple good games there, but there's a few that were just really bad. But that's to be expected. I am not professional. Yeah, I was off for maybe 2 hours or something like that. Played almost 3 hours or somewhere around that of Call of Duty. And then I went and picked up the monsters and just kind of relaxed for a bit, made supper, and then here I am. Oh, excuse me.
Look at Washington as they come onto the field.
Nice.
Throwing now, Haskins on first down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tuck roll that they can.
He rifles
Thank you.
It's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And the defense could not have written a much better script than that first drive, pick six.
The offense never got a chance to really get oiled up there, did they? But the defense, they certainly got in gear. What a big-time play and a great way for them to start.
And now the offense, they've got to turn things around and figure this out because your backs are on the ground real quickly.
Yeah, usually when you're starting the game, getting the ball, 0-0 is the only score you're worried about. Now the second time you get it, you're already down a touchdown.
The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Ace Burgers, what's going on?
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Danny Johnson returning. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Johnson on the return. Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 20.
Now Washington going to retake the field for drive number 2. Haskins and the Washington offense going to come up here first and 10 at their own 24. A first carry now for Adrian Peterson. And he'll get this one up to the 26.
The ball carrier.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Now left side on the swing pass. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line.
Quarterback.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Oh, bitch!
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Cool. Eventually, I'm going to do that too.
Well, they've moved the ball okay here in these first 2 drives, but this one's going to again amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
Here's the Pro Bowl punter Tress Way on to punt for Washington. Back deep, Adoree Jackson.
Oh, couldn't run.
It's a 40-yard punt, 6 yards on the return, and it'll be Titan football. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out first and 10.
Hey, that's not my fucking guy.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he'll get this only up to about the 35.
22, Derrick
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
He was taken down by
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
at the 35-yard line.
Oh, you gotta be. Hold the fucking ball.
Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. And he's got a man, Corey Davis. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Yeah.
Tannehill finding Davis for a Titan first
Same with
down.
Facebook Marketplace and shit like that too. There's a couple places here in town, like a couple people actually, that are getting rid of monitors for like $30.
Ran the deep in route over the middle, and the ball was right where it needed to be. Really good trust between quarterback and receiver. Really good completion.
him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. To throw is Tannehill. And this one incomplete.
Hold the fucking ball.
Contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends, who you would think could absorb that contact.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Tannehill now to throw. He's got the 1st down and more inside the 40. And he will have a Titans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Give him 16 yards there, a Tennessee 1st down.
Well, we can talk about it like it's just a basic route, but how about the timing on this one? Lined up on the right, runs a deep in route, and how about the throw? Right on the money. Bam, puts it right in there and on his hands. Nice completion, really good pickup.
On 1st down.
The fuck was he?
He won't get much.
Damn it.
Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34.
Chase Young.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Tannehill with a throw caught by Brown. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 9-yard line. 21. Give them 14 on that one and a 1st down. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 12 more yards there and another 1st down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Running jet sweep here.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
He is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal.
Brand, if I wanted to run the football this close to the goal line, I think I just turn around and hand it to my tailback. Too many things could go wrong in this situation. I think they're fortunate just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Ronald Darby that time, the one who got a hand in and knocked it free. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Got a man, it's Humphreys. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Touchdown.
8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. Well, early on, they have all facets of the game working in tandem.
Yeah, you give the defensive touchdown early to give you the 1st score, and then your offense piggybacks on top of that and gets their own. And any coach we've ever talked to, we've had that conversation with them prior to the game. They always say, you know, if we can score on defense or special teams, that gives us like a 95% chance of winning the game. I don't know if that number's correct, but it certainly does tend to play out that way, doesn't it?
It does. Extra point right down the middle, and it's now 14-0.
Yeah, give him shit. He sucks.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Returning it, Johnson. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Washington takes over 1st and 10. At their own.
Yeah, okay, coach, we do that. All right. You know, I can see you. Okay, we'll do that.
The The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown
Shit, I must have roughed the
passer.
passer.
2 drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. So that's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
Just going to roll a quick smoke here. I could go open the last pack, but then I'd get shit from the old lady. I don't need that crap right now. Whoa. If I was a coach, I'd be yelling at that Tannehill or whatever. It'd be like, bro, like, whoa, like, you're at 57% completion rate. Don't make me pull you and put in the rookie. And if that doesn't get a fire under his ass, then you pull him.
Nothing the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14. Washington, nothing.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. It hasn't gone particularly well for them, that's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave them with a third and about 4 more for first. First throw now for the backup, Allen.
Oh, you want way back.
Up here and down he goes. Kevin Byard, the Middle Tennessee Blue Raider, gets the sack.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. Here's Tressway now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. This is taken at the 18. The 41-yard punt, 9 on the return, and possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Titans coming back onto the field for their second drive. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Oh, it's me now.
It's all well
Slick.
good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB.
Oh, no.
Here's one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And he will bring
Fuck.
this one back.
First
It's a
toss,
pick
right
six
picked off.
Washington touchdown.
Not good.
Touchdown, Washington.
You have to figure with a rookie quarterback out there. You have to live with some of these mistakes, except they're going to happen. This one, though, that hurts. You're losing in this game.
And that's what you tell him. You know, that's what you drill on in practice. That's what you work on throughout time. Look, take care of the football, and then we'll let your talents come out. Don't try and force things, and then we end up with big plays like that end up hurting us.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Raymond on the return. The Titans take over first and 10. At their
The Titan offense now working their way back onto the field.
Mr. G. Or Ms. G, sorry. Oh, yeah. How are you? Appreciate you stopping in.
On first down, they'll start
Come on,
out
come on.
with Evans.
Push, push.
And he'll be brought down here at the 28.
the Titan ball carrier.
And the tackle there will go to Ryan Anderson.
The 28-yard line.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Oh, he dropped
You
it.
gotta be
They were
fucking
looking
kidding
for
me.
him
Hold
in
the
middle
ball,
third.
man.
Couldn't catch it. Now third down.
Incomplete.
So much of this game is focus and concentration. And whenever I see guys running the in route, I know that in the back of their mind, they're always wondering who's lurking inside that might put a big hit on them as they try and catch the ball.
The Titans on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and 6. He's got his tight end, Anthony Ferkser. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well. And Charles, very interested to get a look and see what we have in this young quarterback drafted back in April.
He's a guy that impressed me. I watched a lot of tape of him in the lead up to the draft. Got a chance to meet him briefly at the Combine. And here are the bullet points of what I have as an evaluation for him. I think he's a leader, got a presence to him. We saw he motivated his team in college. Far from polished on the con side, okay? Decision-making, that needs to improve. A little bit quicker in his reads and his feet. Sometimes they can get a little bit happy. But I do think he's got a chance to be a quality number 2 to start this season and a chance to be an NFL starter down the road.
On second down, it's Evans. And he'll get maybe a couple before he's taken down, as that will take us to the 2-minute warning.
At his 48-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third down.
We remind you coming up at halftime. Charles, you want a way to enhance your Saturday?
I do.
I know you do. I've got the thing just for you. It's the coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando to take us through the weekend in the NFL. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
What's up, man?
What the fuck, man?
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
And this third down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. And that will be incomplete.
Intended for Cameron Batson.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Last year's All-Pro punter Brett Kern on to punt for Tennessee, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. Now fair catch is called for and taken at the, we'll call it the 37-yard line. That'll go down as just a 20-yard punt. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. You can count his carries on one finger. They've only given him the rock one time, Charles. What gives?
So we can't draw any conclusions just yet. He has to touch the ball multiple times in order to get into a rhythm and have a chance to have success. You know what else gets into a rhythm? The offensive line. They feel better about what they're doing when they know they've had multiple opportunities to get it done.
Yeah, with the conclusion we draw so far, they're losing here in the second quarter. Let's see if they change tunes. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And he's into the clear.
See ya.
20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, partner, I do know this. If you're a defensive back, you have more chances to make a team now than ever because people are using 5 defensive backs, 6 defensive back packages. Not exclusively, but way more than before. That was a nickel package there, and what a pickoff.
Why is that? Why are they using that more?
Because more people are throwing the ball on earlier downs than ever before. This has become a passing league, and because of that, more defensive backs on the field on most plays.
It's good, and it is now 21-7. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Taking it about the 1. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
Washington takes over first and 10 at their own.
Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. He's got to dig deep here, doesn't he? Team's losing. He's not playing well either.
And they always tell you, don't press. You'll make things a little bit worse. But in this particular situation, you try and heighten your play.
Nobody touched him. Come on now.
One interception. He wants to bounce that off with at least one touchdown pass.
Fuck off.
To get his team back moving forward.
Come on, baby. We got to do our job. We got to do it.
The hit comes late. We saw it. There's your flag.
And we know that there's a guideline, right? Ball's gone. You get one step. If you're within one step of the quarterback, you can hit him as long as it's still done legally. But anything outside of that, looks like an extra step was involved.
And he finds the tight end, Rodgers. Not much there, only a yard. They only got a yard out of that last completion. And that makes this 2nd and 9. Throw left side is complete to Rodgers. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. So we have reached halftime in our first preseason matchup of the year. As we get, boy, a rough crowd. No football for 6 months already. We're skipping halftime. All right, let's get right back to the action. We're set for quarter 3. Probably not likely to see many starters in the second half as we get back at it underway in this preseason opener.
Oof. Rough.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. If this defense wants to stay in this ballgame, they've got to start ending some drives. That helps.
And they have to look ahead at what they expect the offense to do, and right now with that lead, that's run the football. So you don't just stack the line of scrimmage. You have to get upfield and try and make some plays in their backfield.
And he'll be taken down right around the 27.
Evans, the ball.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
Oh, come on.
Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Open man is Cameron Batson. And out across midfield down to the 45. Hey, nothing to see here, just your standard 4th down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. They'll run out of the gun with Evans. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll run here with Evans. And some room to work. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. On the draw, it's Evans. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well. A lot to praise on this drive.
Not bad.
I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
This on 1st and goal.
Oh.
And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. That's the danger, Charles, of running plays like this for your wide receiver. They can hit big, or they can be duds.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that, because if they're forced to try and go around defenders behind the line of scrimmage, sometimes you can give yardage in order to gain it. But in this case, they gave yardage and didn't get it back.
Back
The fucking ball.
No, it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's
Fucking
going
guy,
to
man, I tell you.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
The kick by Joseph is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the third quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Washington will take over 1st and 10. At their own
First possession of the second half now for Washington. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Now he's going to drop this one down to Gibson.
And he roughed the passer.
Personal foul, roughing the passer.
Knew it.
Defense.
Everybody's down in control. Let's just make plays, man.
Well, Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
They go back to the ground. This time, Barber. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. And they get 17 more on that one and another first down.
That was a good one.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the two tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out in the running game.
And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. Allen will try again on second down. And he comes back with one complete.
You got it.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 25-yard line.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line. Antonio
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second and 8.
Down at the 23-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Ball at the 23, second and 8. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more preseason football on EA Sports. Throwing on second and 8. Allen. And he'll get this to Antonio Gibson complete.
Allen's pass.
It's a gain of 5. And all of a sudden here, it's third down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 3.
From the gun, it's Allen.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Intercepted. Picked off by Amani Hooker. And a big
Amani Hooker.
will get the football back.
They'll take over.
This spot in the
You're a
fourth
hooker.
quarter, that
You're a
defense
hooker.
had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock, had to throw it.
They'll begin on the ground with Evans. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11. After the loss to start out, here's second and 11.
13-yard line.
They're going to look to throw. Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
The pass.
A big play that time for the Titans. 46 yards.
There's certainly a lot of quality receivers on this team, so he's no lock to make this squad. But the way he's got to do it, make every routine catch that comes his way, and mix in some of the big-time ones like the one we just saw there.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for first and 10. They'll drop to throw. And
Jesus.
Complete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
Why didn't he catch that ball? Like he didn't even fucking try, it looked like.
All the time I'm manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have him looking at third and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it, and oftentimes knock it away.
On is Kern, the punter, to send this one away. And this will do the job nicely, as that'll be out of bounds just inside the 10-yard line. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
There's no way. Oh, okay. I was gonna say there's no way he got that.
Incomplete. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
3rd and 6.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. Open man is Sims. He's got it. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24.
That's good.
It's a first down for Washington on a pickup of 11.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a first down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here in the entire second half.
A gain of
25 yards that time.
I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on all their throws.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 43-yard line.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end.
Yeah, damn.
He's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 31-yard line. Now Allen again. 12 yards.
Oh, my God.
Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. There's Vic Beasley. Always tough to block as he gets in to bring him down.
Exactly what they were looking for.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
3rd and 37. Holy shit.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. He's going to let it fly.
No way.
It's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
Now a throw here to his running back. It's an 8-yard pickup, and that'll make it second down. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Dontrell Inman, the intended target, and it's 3rd and short.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Operating from the gun. Allen, he's able to find it.
Damn.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. Again, they'll throw with Allen. And
You bastard.
touchdown, Washington. Richard Rodgers there to make the grab. And Washington able to close the gap just a bit.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if
I think they're going to try to do an onside kick.
Okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1-to-5
Knew
play
it.
drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1-to-5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
Doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Well, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would...
He's got it at the 15. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown,
There you
Tennessee.
go.
Cameron Batson there to make the grab. And the Titans find a way to stretch their lead. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man in concert.
And he'll bang that one through. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time.
14.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. Well, Charles, the forecast called
Coach
for
looks a little
rain
mad.
throughout the entire game, and we got rain throughout the entire game. But these two teams, they had fun getting dirty out there. They love the slop.
Did you trust the forecast ahead of time? Are you one of those guys
I'm a
that's
little
skeptical about it, or did you trust it?
But when I saw just a big blob of green on the radar, I said, okay, let's trust.
Yeah, and that's why I'm glad you took my advice. Get your notes laminated, because, you know, open-air booth, that rain can affect us as well, although not as much as the guys on the field. But let's face it, it's kind of fun to watch these types of games, isn't it?
It is. By the way, how impressive is it that you travel with a laminator? I didn't even know there was a portable laminator.
The things that you learn.
Golly, wise beyond his years. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sport.
With a good first preseason matchup under my belt, Coach called me into his office. I was hoping for good news.
It wasn't that good of a preseason game, though. Room for improvement.
I tried to come to terms with the fact that my view for the rest of the year would be from the sidelines and not the line of scrimmage. But life has a way of surprising me sometimes.
All right. What? What new upgrade? Alright. How many fucking points did I have? I guess 2. Okay.
My chance to start a regular season game arrived unexpectedly in the middle of week 7. Our starter was injured, and I was the next man up.
Yeah, buddy. Be a team player here. Get this dub. Oh.
It took everything I had to calm my nerves. The preseason is one thing, but I'd be stepping out under the lights for real this time. Then we huddled up and headed out.
Today, from Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati, it's Week 8 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Why is that dude throwing his clipboard already?
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to the Queen City of Cincinnati and Paul Brown Stadium right on the banks of the Ohio River. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here between the Tennessee Titans and the Cincinnati Bengals. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bengals set and ready to go on offense, leading the charge out of LSU, Joe Burrow, the #1 overall pick back in April. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. He gets this in the hands of Mixon.
Burrow's pass.
Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
A first carry here for Joe Mixon. And this Tennessee defense for the second straight play gets him behind the line. They're not messing around. A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. Third down and 9.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over. Looking for Green, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
First and 10 at the
So here comes the Titans offense. They'll start with great field position. And leading them out there, their 6'5" quarterback.
A handsome devil, that guy.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well.
Nice carry there by Derrick Henry. Picks up a first down. When you say workhorse, you're thinking about Derrick Henry. Won the rushing title in 2019 with 1,540 yards on the ground and 16 rushing touchdowns. Went to his first Pro Bowl and carried his team to the AFC Championship game.
They keep it with Henry on first down. And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line.
Henry, the ball carrier.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
First and goal at the 5.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
That thing almost fucking popped out of his hands. You see that?
1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping it for a loss.
3rd and goal at the 4-yard line. Got a man, it's Humphreys. Touchdown, Tennessee. Adam Humphreys. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Titans have taken a first-quarter lead. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route ordinarily is probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. And this is good. Our score, 7-0 Tennessee. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it ends with a Tennessee score. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Here's Carter now on the return. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their 2nd drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10.
Roughing the passer, I bet you.
And he'll be stopped up at the line of scrimmage with a flag down.
Holding.
Let's check on the call.
Nice. I'll take that.
Umpire through the flag usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpire's got different responsibilities, but always making sure no one's
The
holding.
fuck? Oh, there goes your leg, bitch.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. It's a big play, yet amazingly, because of how far they had to go, they're still looking at a second down here.
32-yard line.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon.
He didn't make it. He didn't make it.
He could muster only a yard there, and they'll be left with a third and very short.
He's taken down.
Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground.
No way!
They honed in on it and stopped it. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down.
The 47-yard line.
Burrow looking to pass. Green's got it over the middle.
He loves this over the middle fucking toss here.
That'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
With the score, Titans 7, Bengals nothing.
Now Burrow on 1st down. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking for his favorite target, A.J. Green, that time. And now it's 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Again, it's Burrow on 2nd and 10. And he'll go right back to Green, but this time it's complete. And he gets it down to the 32. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Out of the gun, it's Burrow.
What the?
He locates Walker, complete.
God damn.
He's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 13-yard line. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a first down.
Facing a 2nd and 6 from the 8.
At the 8-yard line.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Looking sideline, incomplete.
Thrown to the sideline and incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
And Bengals on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Now Burrow loses the football. It's picked up by the Titans.
Nice.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. A bad 3rd down mistake there.
Points were already on the board in their mind. And that's the worst part about it, right? Because it's just like in golf. Never count it in the cup until it rolls in there. Otherwise, you can really get messed up with your scores. In this case, you know they thought, hey, at least 3, maybe even a chance to get 6. It's a little bit demoralizing going off the field after you've turned it over and you come up empty.
Yeah, if he holds on to that, at least the field goal on 4th down. Now they lose it. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do.
Oh, I should have waited a little bit longer.
Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the Improv and you run into a tough crowd.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
A first down and then some. Give them 29 yards. So here we are, Charles, speaking of this rookie quarterback. He's had one training camp and, gosh, I don't know, about a month and a half or so of regular season games to try to digest everything. Now here he is making his first NFL start.
And he will tell you that he is calm, has everything under control, but the butterflies won't get him. But let's just be honest, they have to affect him at least a little bit. Let's see if he can handle it. Now, preseason, I thought he's a little bit up and down, but you mentioned the time he's had with the team, the time watching the starter play. Here's his opportunity, and I would expect the coaching staff to emphasize what he does well in their play calling.
So does that mean you think the playbook shrinks a little bit here?
Oh, you got hit hard.
Careful about that, because here's the thing. NFL defenses, if you shrink the playbook too much, then it just really strangles your opportunity to try and move the football. You can't be too simplistic, but at the same time, as I mentioned before, they will emphasize what he does best, try and call plays in that genre to help him out. Remember, he didn't know he was going to be a starter until late in the week, so he didn't have much time to prepare. That meant this coaching staff had to go overtime in order to prepare a game plan for him.
And worth remembering, this is likely just a one-week audition, if you will, here, because it doesn't look like a long-term injury.
Oh, hold the ball, man.
To be incomplete.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Now this one complete to Corey Davis. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 17-yard line. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
And the Titans are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. Another catch for him there. This one good for him.
No, what the fuck?
William Jackson with a pick. And they'll have the football, but deep in their own
Damn.
territory. As he's brought down at the 5.
Intercepted. The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. That's complete to John Ross. And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. 7 yards the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. In trouble here, and down he goes.
He looks dead. He just went, oh.
Jayon Brown picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And there they bring pressure from the inside, and they get home.
Yeah, hard to block everyone, isn't it? And on this play, someone did not get blocked. He's the one who got home.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Credit the sack there to Harold Landry.
A 6-yard loss.
I don't know about you, but if I'm the offensive line coach right now, I'm having an absolute fit. This team that they're going against has 3 sacks, yet they rank dead last in the league in sacks coming into this game.
Maybe overlooked them a little bit.
Could be. I don't know if it's the scheme. I don't know if they've just gotten fortunate along the way. I have no real great answer for it, but we're seeing something you don't often see.
Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. A nice return that time of about 14 yards. And the Titans are going to start this drive in great field position as they take over 1st and 10. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. He'll look downfield for Humphreys, and he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The intended receiver that time, Adam Humphreys, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable, so they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll look downfield for Humphreys.
You gotta be fucking kidding me, man.
Intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And a big turnover there as his guys get the football back. Final
Can't do nothing here.
seconds of the first half as they come up here 1st and 10. Now it's Burrow. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back. In pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
Call it no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down.
It's 3rd and 10.
So we've reached halftime with just the lone touchdown here. 7-0 is our score. As we'll send you down, well, why don't we hold off on the halftime update after all? Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. This one fielded at the 5. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. Their defense has pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room, maybe make it a 2-score game as they've got it 1st and 10. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
The ball carrier.
I'd say it's pretty good strategy. If you throw interceptions on back-to-back drives, let's see if the running backs can handle the ball a little bit, get things going, and also you motivate your offensive line. I think they're really moved to fire.
Fuck, man.
I thought the defense, though, might be a little more prepared for that run. Pretty good gain on the ground. But he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's 3rd down. And this is going to be a Titans 1st down as the tackle made just shy of the 40. And give them 5 yards there, and it's enough for the 1st. Well, they gave themselves options there on the 3rd down play, and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
Derrick Henry. 1st down and much more for Henry. And he'll take this down to the 40-yard line. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down. You know, I have a pretty good friend, Charles Davis, who tells me that when he sees plays like that, strong runs to the right, reminds him of the 1960s Green Bay Packers.
Boy, those were the days back when the fullback actually carried the ball as well as blocked. Then you had a halfback. You had pulling guards, guys who could get out and run. And you can hear the great coach saying it back then. So we get a seal here and a seal here, and we run this play right in the alley.
And he's going to be intercepted.
Fuck, man.
Time. Picked off near the 32. Down the numbers. There he goes.
Oh, this guy.
Gets a pick 6 for the Bengals TD. A big play there by the rookie. An interception followed by the return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much. And got his man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A gain of 32 that time.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the 1st half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He'll look downfield for Humphreys.
What the hell was he doing?
Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
He'll take a shot for the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Corey Davis, the intended receiver. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
It's 3rd down.
Yards to go.
And he takes a shot
Fuck.
on the release as this will be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
Here's Brent Kern now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. Oh, it's a wobbler here.
How's there a flag? You didn't care if fair catch or anything?
Receiving team.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, why are we doing this?
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
First down.
A very costly holding penalty. It backs them up all the way inside their 10 to start this drive. Here's Burrow on the right side, caught by Green. And
Someone
they'll
break
get
that guy's
down past
fucking
the
legs already.
15-yard line. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Burrow will throw. Got a man open. It's Ross. That catch good for only a couple.
To John Ross.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
It's 2nd and 8.
Now Joe Mixon. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
The ball carrier.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Burrow on 3rd down. And complete to
Oh,
the tight end
damn it,
on the
man.
right side. And he is going to have a Bengals first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
31-yard line.
On the run, it's Mixon. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
The 40-yard line.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Burrow going to fake to Mixon and now look to throw. His throw incomplete. Right now, the story of this game continuing to be the defenses, because the offenses, they're finding it difficult to establish any rhythm whatsoever.
I like how you come to us in praise of defense, Brandon, because that's exactly right. That was an incompletion force there, but we've seen it throughout this game. Both of these defense coordinators, they're a step ahead of their offensive counterparts. Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed
Where the
really
fuck
well.
was my backup there? Everyone just let him run right through.
41-yard punt there with no return. And the Titans will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going deep for Brown. And
Yeah, he was holding.
complete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
Logan Wilson that time there to bring him down from the 47. It's 2nd and 5.
What?
We have played 3 quarters.
What?
We'll return with more
I know, he
after
always comes
this.
up
You're
here with the
watching the
butthead.
NFL on EA Sports.
What do you want, Mr. Kitty? What do you want? That boy? What do you want? He's adorable. He's a dork. He's a big dork. Get away from my mic. What are you doing?
4 receivers to keep tabs on here. 3 of them to the right side on 2nd and 5.
Hey! I have a couple friends named Mike.
This to his tight end, it's Jonnu Smith.
It's just a stop. Goofball.
Just shy of the 20.
What are you doing?
27 yards there, a first down.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius.
You want to make sure he's got good, clean water and fresh food?
And puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch.
Oh, what the fuck?
Taken down back at the 25. Carlos Dunlap, the
Go get him some clean water and some fresh food.
He came in off the edge so quickly there.
Look out, because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback, because he had no chance to block him.
What the fuck are these guys doing here?
Is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up. The Titans on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 16. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
He didn't hold the fucking ball.
Intended for Corey Davis.
Oh my good God, man. I can only do so much. You need to hold the fucking ball. It's in your hands. Look at that. In your hands. Perfect. And then you just drop it. You bitch.
A big spot now for Stephen Gostkowski. This to break our 4th quarter tie. And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. And the Titans hit the scoreboard first. It's 3-0.
It's not 3-0. It's 10-7.
So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on.
There's no need. If the guys can't catch the fucking ball, doesn't matter which route we run. That was in his hands.
Why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
To return it, Darius Phillips. And able to get this out to the 25.
Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. Now he's going to swing this one.
Fuck, he got that out quick.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Burrow now, a big spot for the Heisman Trophy winner. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Harold Landry able to get in there for his 2nd sack.
It didn't look like they touched anything with that ball. It looked like he just dropped it.
He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has, but in his defense,
He was like going down this way. He was like, oh no, fuck that. I'm going to fall on my face. I'm going to drop the ball first so I can catch myself.
Better protection, that's for sure. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long?
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there. In this passing game, it just can't get off the ground. And that play, it wound up losing yardage.
And this is going to be incomplete.
Intended for Joe Mixon. Incomplete. It's now 4th down.
Here's Matt Bosher now as he's on to punt for Cincinnati. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well.
Good God, you guys, like, fucking, I need some blocking.
And the offense will take over.
I'm just like, okay, just go through. Go ahead.
Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. It's Logan Wilson there to bring him down. 3 yards on that last carry.
Yeah, I know, but normally I don't do that. Hi, Mayhem.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete.
From Yankee Kyle. Oh, I appreciate that.
There, and it's a first down.
First down, Titans.
What's going on, Dodgers? From Yankee Kyle. Thank you again.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll try and choose some clock with Henry. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
Yankee Kyle, what's going on, buddy? Appreciate the raid, man.
Henry.
No.
And he's going to be met at about the 43. Whistles now in a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. A shotgun handoff to Henry.
Come on, Henry.
Now the Bengals
Bob and weave.
for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first.
Yeah, buddy. About time you guys hold the ball.
They're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Give them 16 yards there, a Tennessee first down.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation,
Smash the leg. Exactly. Listen to the mayhem. Come on. Go. Oh.
And he'll be tackled at the
Hiya.
23 after a gain of 3. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football.
Oh, I'm not gonna.
Counting on his intelligence and playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
What does that say? Freight train, rush for 10+ yards. I need to do that 2 more times. Yeah, I know, right? That's awesome. I appreciate that too. Oh, that's awesome. I really do appreciate that. Thank you very much. I'll be up to my goal in no time. 3rd and inches. Oh.
He seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
I appreciate that, Yankee.
Play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches.
That's what she said. Just give me a couple more inches.
He's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right
Oh, I appreciate that. That's awesome.
6, and that ought to just about do it. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Where are we at? We're on the 10-yard line.
It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away.
James Money. Hey, James, what's going on, dude?
This is him.
Get in there, get in there. Oh.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left.
Just trying to pat this guy's stats a little bit. So I don't even care if we get a touchdown, but more yards is pretty good.
Line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. A 20th carry down for Derrick Henry. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
Hey, I called timeout before that hit 0. That's bullshit.
points at a premium. That's
I don't even know, buddy.
here, didn't it?
And that almost felt like open up a time capsule.
That was a hard fucking,
Low scoring, close game.
a hard football game. Like, for some reason, like, that was the hardest one I think I've ever had.
Brought back the images of the game of old.
So for the Titans, they move back over 500 now at 4-3. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Chicago Bears.
The Bears.
The Bengals, they'll fall to 5-3 with a loss. And they'll take this
Man, it's
loss
kinda
into
warm
the
up in
bye
this
as they'll be back in action in Week 10. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon
Whitewater.
Gordon. This is the NFL.
Let's try this
EA
cream
Sports.
brulee. Look at that completion rate, 45%. That sucks. That's horrible. You get kicked off a team if you had a fucking 45% completion rate. They'd be like, why are we paying you? No offense, but dude, you suck. I appreciate that. You guys have no idea. Like, what is it, 561 you said? I see 560 still on mine, but that's because I'm still in midstream, so but yeah, that's awesome. My 2-year on YouTube is coming up in May, so that's pretty wicked. I do not like Tom Brady, so I will never ever pick him in anything unless it's like, who do you think cheats? Tom Brady. I don't like him at all. Never have, never will. I like the Henry guy. Who do you see as being the most vital to our team? Fucking keeping Henry. Yeah, exactly. On the road to 600. And we'll just have a couple more 100 to go, and then I monetize. That'd be sweet. Well, I'm gonna have to keep that in mind too. Is when you get monetized, some certain games I'm gonna have to start playing on Twitch, because it doesn't seem like it really matters if you play certain games and have music in the background on Twitch, but on YouTube, if you have it, they instantly demonetize you and shit like that until you get rid of the songs. But certain songs I don't want to get rid of, or certain things, like if you play like the Aladdin and what is the Aladdin and Lion King, they have old school stuff, so you want to hear that. Racing games, you want to hear a little bit of the music in the background too, because it's kind of boring without. You're almost at 200. That's awesome, Froggy. A new ability. Oh, excuse me. That was well brought up. Unlike myself. Well, you have, like, your gaming channel is almost at 200, but you also, your paranormal channel is like around 1,000, isn't it? So you have at least one channel that's doing, like, still, like, really good, and you just started your gaming channel. You have 541 on your paranormal channel? I thought you had 1,000. Who am I thinking that has 1,000? I know Blowhole's got like just over 1,000. Does Abraxas have over 1,000 on his paranormal channel? Is that maybe where I was thinking? Oh, okay. It is Abraxas. I knew one of you guys had over 1,000, but I know you both had a paranormal channel. I just thought it was you that had over 1,000 there. Man, it's fucking warm up here now. Out of nowhere, it just got like super, super warm. sometimes I would chalk that up to drinking beer, like, you know, you can start getting a little bit warmer when you're drinking, but I am not. So that's kind of weird. It's usually kind of chilly up here. Over 1,000, yeah. I get you. It'll start warming up soon. Like, here it's pretty warm. It's like hit and miss between like snow and rain. I would like to do some cool shit like that, but there's not a lot of stuff like out here like that. I wouldn't mind like just going, taking the camera or phone and going through like some of the bush out here and down some of like the little streams and shit. That would be cool. I need to scramble a little bit more. And got sacked. Well, thank you. You as well, Mayhem. Appreciate you sharing me out once again. Jacking my numbers up like holy crap. You have a great night. And if I see you on tomorrow, I'll definitely show up and say hi and share you out. Oh, I appreciate that. Empty slot. What are we going to have? I guess this thing. Sleight of hand. Passers with this ability have the increased success rate when using pump fakes on double move routes against zone coverage. Okie dokie, Smokey. We'll just put you there. How about that? And we'll be a conductor. Oh, I appreciate that. I'll like I said, I'll just keep sharing you out if you're out and on, and I notice you. Like, I definitely share you out, and I appreciate it. You have a great night. I guess we can do fuck. We'll do one more game here. What time is it? 8 o'clock. Yeah, I'll do one more, and then I'm gonna relax for a bit, and I'll be back on tomorrow morning to do some more Call of Duty, because now we have all my guns, all my SMGs gold, so now I can platinum those up, and I gotta get 3 more assault rifles gold, and I can platinum those. The fuck's there? Oh. Loyalty matters, man. Score 3 pass/touchdown TDs against the football team. Okay. No interceptions. Drive plays, okay. I missed what it was going to be for defense, though. Madden 20, nice. Unplayed. This one's 21.
From Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee. It's week 13 of the NFL on EA Sports.
I get you, man. I used to be pretty, like, consistent especially like PlayStation 2 and Xbox 360, every year, football, baseball, and hockey, I had every new game that came out. Like as soon as it came out, I had it.
We welcome all of you to Nissan Stadium on the banks of the Cumberland River in downtown.
But now I think the only ones I got is well, for hard copy for PlayStation.
With the sounds of the Titans taking the field a moment ago.
Baseball 18. But then I also got a few on the system, right?
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, we take a look at this Titan ball club entering play. They come in losers of 2 straight, so they're trying to right the ship.
Seems like every time my guy's not playing, we fucking lose. There we go. I'm just gonna roll a quick smoke here too. Since I'm sitting right here, have a quick smoke before I start the game up. Oh, I'll be playing while I'm smoking, but you know what I mean. What's your team, Cody? Am I a Browns fan? No. I'm the Titans. Why would I be a Browns fan? Technically, I'm Canadian, so I should be rooting for CFL, not NFL, but I prefer NFL. You're the Lions? Oh, okay. That was the Detroit Lions. Rough Riders are the best team. I don't know. Winnipeg's pretty decent. It's fucked up though. As soon as I move, they fucking win. I'm like, you bastards. And then they win again. I'm like, fuck. They almost had a three-peat. Well, because that one season was like pretty much shut down because of COVID. BC kittens are soft. BC used to be pretty good actually back in like early 2000s. BC and what was the other fucking team that was pretty decent? I'm glad the Blue Bombers lost. They are cocky. How are they cocky? They weren't really cocky. They just said, we're going to defend our shit. And they did once, and on the second time they lost by just a couple points or something like that. I can't even remember.
Playing well and stopping this streak.
Meanwhile, for the Browns here, they come in riding high. Just one loss in their last 7 games.
It's a very focused team, very disciplined. They've kept the penalties to a minimum, and they're winning football games.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Here's the Cleveland offense, and here's Baker Mayfield, former Heisman Trophy winner, ready to go at quarterback.
What are you talking about?
A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Ball carrier.
North of 100 yards, the 2 scores. And, you know, you got to give a lot of credit to the O-line. We talked a lot about him, but offensive line was good, too.
They're obviously in sync with each other, whether it's zone blocking, power running game, no matter what. He understands how to read them and find the creases that they provide.
From the 27, Mayfield. Austin Hooper, Pro Bowler a year ago, the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL, so when they're that high power, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number.
Yeah, the wide receivers aren't that shit hot anymore.
And it's a fumble. It's picked up by the Titans. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
I haven't watched this season, though, so I couldn't tell you, really.
Offense, they'll start with great field position. And trotting out there, their tall quarterback standing at 6'5". Stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found.
Face of the franchise.
2nd and 10.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And that is
right.
A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee. After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
And we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out, forced a turnover, gave the ball to the offense. It's now the offense's responsibility to pay that off for them, to show respect to them. Hey, you guys got the turnover. We appreciate it. They want to continue their drive.
The numbers on the ground for Henry last week. 14 carries, 88 yards.
Well, this is where it becomes a challenge for the offensive coordinator. He's got a bell cow at tailback right now, number 3 in the league in rushing within shouting distance of the lead. But at the same time, if the passing game is open, he's got to take advantage of that, too.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line of the 3. 18 yards that time to push him up 1st and goal. Relatively small sample size, but that's his longest run of the first quarter. Bounced it out to the outside to make it successful.
And to get there, you actually need some help. It's not just your pure speed getting to the corner, making sure that the blocking is taken care of inside.
And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. Derrick Henry, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Titans have taken a first quarter lead. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
And this is good. Our score is 7-0 Tennessee. That time a 6-play drive. And Derrick Henry able to finish it off with a touchdown run. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
I mean, lucky field goal. It was right there.
The Browns take over 1st and 10.
Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about
Oh, shit.
but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense. But when you turn it over, it changes momentum. And when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
The first down run with Chubb is going to go nowhere. He's, in fact, going to lose a couple. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd and 12, Mayfield. He'll get this one underneath to Hunt. Call it a gain of 3, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
That might feel like
Cobra, as in like from G.I. Joe.
The offense, because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
This pass complete to Higgins. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the first, right around the 42.
I don't even know.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. Adoree Jackson deep for Tennessee. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away.
You fuck. That was a face mask.
It'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. Derrick Henry trots back out there and gets ready to go. And he's closing in on that number that all running backs circled beginning of the year, the number 1,000. Could do it on this drive.
And you have to think to yourself that this moment, getting to this spot, it started in the offseason, right? Not just the workouts,
yeah,
right? Not just
a little
getting
bit.
yourself physically prepared to play, but mentally, as well as your team, as well as your unit, head coach, offensive coordinator. We run the football. We give you opportunities. He's taking advantage of it.
And when you get this close to the mark, you just hope things don't tighten up, right? You probably want to get there and get it in your rearview mirror.
You really do, don't you? Because now it becomes predominant, and you wonder about play calling as well. Do you want to call plays to get that out of the way, or are you still calling plays to win the game first? That becomes the burden of the play call. Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Running from the gun with Henry, and he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple. Our game here featuring the top 2 running backs in the NFL last year in terms of yardage. Derrick Henry on the carry there. He was the NFL leader at 1,540. But if you remember, Nick Chubb, he thought he was going to win the title on the final day, but wound up settling for 2nd, just 46 yards behind Henry. He'll air this one out deep for Davis.
What the?
Fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Tennessee getting the first down on a big play of 18 yards.
32-yard line.
Looked like the screen pass was taken away there, and that was a nice job of improvising, but it's not normal. Usually when a screen pass is taken away, you're taught to just throw the ball at the ground at the feet of the receiver so that you don't get it intercepted and just start over. But he ended up finding another receiver.
He'll get the first down and more inside the 20.
Nice.
He will score. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Titans are going to add on to their lead.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure you just hold in there. Survive the early storm, relax a little bit, and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
Gostkowski the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Now Donovan Peoples-Jones. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Peoples-Jones on the return. The Browns take over 1st and 10.
Heading out as a Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism. Turnover, you just noted it.
Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn into first downs and hopefully points.
No, I didn't see it actually.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward. So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Mayfield down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The sack by Harold Landry, the former Boston College Eagle. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
Third and long for Mayfield. 4th down now as the Titans defense holds up in coverage. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
I wasn't thinking about it actually, but I don't know if it drops in price, who knows. I haven't been into wrestling for a while because like they just went PG era, so like I couldn't imagine the game being that too shit hot.
So officially now a 1,000-yard campaign for him, but I don't think he's going to take his foot off the gas pedal.
Yeah, it's one of those thoughts though that creeps into your mind because there is a little mini celebration over on the sidelines. Everybody, hey, job well done, over 1,000 already. But guaranteed, as you noted, someone's jumped in that huddle and said, a lot more to be done, guys. Let's not, would you say, take your foot off the pedal? Let's not do that right now. But there is that possibility as people get self-satisfied.
Seen it. Why would you think that's my boy?
We'll find out what he's made of. Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game,
do I look like a 12-year-old?
For them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Back to throw now on 1st down.
Ooh.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 45-yard line. A good pickup there at 22.
Well, that certainly has to be good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
A 1st down carry
Nope.
for Henry.
Nope.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense. A little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them. But they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
Airing it out deep for Smith.
Oh.
Incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Yeah, I'm not into Cena and shit like that. I'm more into like the badder people like Undertaker, Randy Orton, shit like that.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. On play action, they'll throw. He'll look downfield for Hunt. This is caught inside the 15. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Give them 35 yards there on the third down conversion. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send
It's
it down
100% more fun.
in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Adam Humphries with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. Well, with that touchdown pass, I'm going to bring up a point from earlier in the year. Some of the fans were saying, when do we turn to the rookie? Well, he's looking pretty good right now.
Yeah, I love the fact that the fans are bringing that up because I'm not the head coach, okay? So he's got to deal with it. But I think it's a legitimate question. With the way their season is going, I think now is the time to turn the page and let him get some starts before this season is over.
Gostkowski with the extra point, and it's now 21-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Gonna have to, man.
Peoples-Jones returning. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Pick.
Double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 18.
That was a really nice interception. I think it illustrates the differences between playing man and playing zone. When you're in man, all you're focused on is the receiver in front of you. But when you're in zone, you're allowed to read the quarterback's eyes and go to the ball. That's exactly what happened on that play.
So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. They'll try and start this drive in the air. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
34-yard line.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's going deep for Brown.
Oh, no way.
It's intercepted. That's the rookie from LSU, Grant Delpit.
Damn, I thought it was going to go over his fucking head on that one.
Maybe a little too careless with the football that time for the rookie.
I think the key word there is comfortable. And there's 2 schools of thought on it. With that type of a lead, maybe you can take a few more chances because you have a cushion. Others will tell you, don't eat up the cushion with careless play. He'll learn to ride that line as he moves on in his career.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. Now Mayfield. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get
Oh, come on.
They need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on first and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. Well, that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
second down from the 8. They can get a first down by reaching the 5. Going to the air again with Mayfield.
No, you little fuck.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown. Cleveland.
Couldn't get him.
An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Browns get a score closer.
Dan Bailey.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Damn.
Bailey got the extra point.
Definitely didn't want that, but what are you going to do?
21-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Derrick Henry and the rest of the Titans offense about ready to roll again. And he's found the end zone twice, and now I'm guessing he's thinking, hey, let's find it 3 times.
And you got to figure from the defensive perspective, how has he gotten there twice? What are we going to do?
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You've got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead.
No way.
It's intercepted. Picked off by Carl Joseph.
Oh my God.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Final 24 seconds of the first half as they come up here 1st and 10. Following the interception, Mayfield. Eluding the pressure.
No, what the
right.
fuck,
He's
this
got
little
a first
shit.
down past the 30. And he'll take it to the 43-yard line. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. He'll leave it for Hunt, complete. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. So we have come to halftime, and what's all... And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it.
Browns 7.
The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway. Fielded just outside the goal line. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Second half begins with a run by
What the hell?
And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustment, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
Uncorks one for Davis.
You gotta be fucking kidding me. Everything.
Quarterback Denzel Ward. And he'll bring it all the way back, just a yard or 2 shy of midfield.
Intercepted by the Browns.
Pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at their 48-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. That one is caught by Hunt. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
That play was well covered, just tried to check it down. Unfortunately, not able to find any yardage on that one.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, Mayfield. He's going to dump this off to his running back, Hunt. And this won't be enough. A good secure tackle, and they stop him a few yards shy at the 46. That one good for only 6, and it leaves them with a 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 20-yard line.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious.
Come on.
Now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it, and it took the ball off course. Second 10 coming up here in Nashville. Third quarter action. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Corey Davis, the intended
These guys aren't even doing their routes now.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was in.
Fuck sakes, man.
Fourth time today. Picked up by Anderson Dejo.
Oh.
He takes this one back into the end
Hit
zone.
and threw it
Browns defense
and
has a
intercepted.
touchdown.
It's just fucking ridiculous already.
Ah, yes, the old tip drill works to perfection there.
You're bringing back great memories. Used to love that drill. And a lot of times in practice, you work on it, not just one tip, but multiple tips, just in case the ball stays in the air for a while, to have an awareness and the ability to go up and grab it, and then you want to get some blocking support and end up in the opposite end zone.
In that tip drill, what do you yell?
For us, it was Oski. Okay, Oski was an interception.
Different teams.
Different teams have different ways of doing it. I've heard bingo, jackpot. The worst I ever heard, though, was Frankenstein. You don't want it to be a
Too many
three-syllable word.
syllables,
You want to get it right down and go. Oski is really the preferred word.
Oski. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. Three tight ends are out there. After the pick six, they go right back to the air.
Of course. Nobody can get fucking open. I get rocked.
7-yard loss. Second down now.
Garrett brought down back at the 19-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Looking here for Smith downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Well, when you've got a tight end who can run, you've got to give him a shot to unlock the defense. Want to see what they can get. Taking the big
He didn't do anything, that fucker.
Winds up incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now back to throw. And that will be incomplete.
It's like they slow down.
There defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
This game is just a wash right now. I don't even know what the hell's going on anymore. Can't do nothing.
Right at the midfield stripe with a first and 10.
It is not good.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, first and 10, right at the 50-yard line. They'll start things off with a handoff to Chubb.
Number 24, Nick Chubb, the ball carrier.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a second and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
They run it again with Chubb. And he is going to get this close to the first down markers. He's brought down at the Titans' 37. And 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. Rashard Higgins was the one he was looking for, but it'll be second down. Got out of the pocket, didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it, live to fight another down.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. The last catch nearly got him at first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb.
No way.
He's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25.
Jones on the stop.
Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. First down, Mayfield. That is caught at the 7. And he is.
Oh my good God, man.
Touchdown.
Can't do anything.
Austin Hooper. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
Remember the one-dimensional tight ends who just put their hand in the ground and block people? Well, if you're that guy now, you're probably a fullback in an I formation offense. These tight ends nowadays can do everything. Block, run, and catch. Beautiful connection for a touchdown.
Extra point try by Bailey.
Point after.
He's got it, and we're all tied at 21. A drive that time of 6 plays, and it ends with a touchdown for Cleveland. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. Takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards.
Henry, the ball carrier. Mac Wilson on the tackle. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 27-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up on a 2nd and 6. They'll drop the throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
So much about defending the pass is being able to be right there at the moment the ball gets to the receiver. And he was right in his hip pocket, helping force that incompletion.
The Titans on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. They'll set up a throw. And that's caught by Smith.
Oh, time.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
That's good.
That'll put him at 77 yards receiving for the ball game. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
It's a big run that time by Henry. 55 yards.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. Trying to punch it in with Henry.
Come on, that was in.
And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
Extra bulk up front for 2nd and inches. 3 tight ends. They'll try and sneak him here. He is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I know they didn't get it, but I kind of like the call. 2nd and inches, go right to the quarterback sneak. Normally, that should be executed better, shouldn't it?
I'm going to disagree with you. I don't like the call.
You don't like that?
That's just because they didn't get it, though.
Oh, okay.
Hindsight's 2020. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. It's the fullback. His first touchdown on the year. And the Titans have taken the lead. And when the smaller guy can't power it across the goal line, Charles, sometimes you need to go with the fullback. They did. It worked.
What's that thing about force and mass? How's that?
Oh, yeah. Force equals mass times acceleration.
Oh, that's big-time stuff. That's from the same guy the apple dropped on his head, right?
Kick this one away, and off it goes. Peoples-Jones returning. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Donovan Peoples-Jones on the return. The Browns take over 1st and 10.
Ready to take over again on offense. Out comes Cleveland. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield.
Oh, what's up?
To Hunt. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a 1st down.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
A 1st down throw for Mayfield. Gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Titans' 40-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Mayfield.
Nice grab.
Complete to Higgins. And he will get enough for a 1st down, and that will lead us to the 2-minute warning.
1st down, Cleveland.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Nick Chubb, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd down and 10.
He'll look to throw. To the right side, and he's got Landry complete. He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
No way. He's fucking roughing the passer, I bet you.
For 4, maybe 5, but the flag's
Offense, nice.
And this one could be coming back. So apparently some grabbing of the jersey there on the O-line.
Yeah, just working the interior, and that's where the penalty occurred.
They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball has been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Mayfield to throw for it on 4th. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Christian Fulton, the rookie, picks it.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. That one looks like he'll throw here. Quick slant to Brown. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
Oh, face mask.
Face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags.
Defense.
Wow, a personal foul at this stage in the 4th. Hard to believe.
Really hard to believe, and now that glow of hope that you had begins to flicker out, doesn't it?
Yep. After the penalty, it's Henry. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8. He was able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling, and this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking...
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Can't give him points for the attempt, but there's just a wave of pressure there. A host of people in the area. Evades a few, but couldn't evade all of them.
And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, Howard should just about put a capper on this game. Trying to bust out of that losing funk, and these fans have to like this. And all right, fellas, this is more like it.
And I know that if this holds up after the game, they're going to give the fans a lot of credit being at home, getting the support. But you and I both know it goes deeper than that. They had to get it together in their own facility, look each other in the eye and say, okay, what's it going to take to break this losing streak? And they really came together with a good week of practice.
Extra point
Wow.
by Gostkowski.
That was a hard fucking
And the lead now up to 14.
hard game.
Browns 21.
I was just throwing interceptions like mental.
The kickoff
Guys couldn't
team on the
catch.
field now as
It's
they
like,
will
whoa.
send this one away. From the 10. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Browns take over 1st and 10.
The Browns drive about to get started. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field. Certainly not what they want.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
They turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. One last shot from Mayfield here. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Tease Tabor, and that will write a finish to this ball game. So this one, a Tennessee Titan victory. And you've got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
No, without question. When you force 4 turnovers, you get to enjoy the spoils of victory, don't you? It's rare that you force 4 turnovers and lose a ball game. That's almost unheard of. They carried this one home. You talk about celebrating with each other and being in a position where going forward, all you think about is, let's get 5 next time. They're going to be on the hunt.
So
crushed them in everything.
The win gets them back to 500 at 6-6 on the year. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Meanwhile, for Cleveland, this loss cost them in the playoff chase as they fall back to 7-5 on the year.
I'm in trouble again.
Made a decision about my status moving forward. After struggling in my 2 big chances to prove myself, I was worried.
Of course.
It was clear from the meeting I was on razor's edge of being cut from the team. I'd have to seriously step up my game in the offseason if I wanted to survive here.
And just like that, we've got yet another NFL season in the books. And like most of you watching out there at home, we also closed the door on another fantasy football season as well. As always, there were a fair share of players who surprised us in good ways, and of course, there were a bigger share that surprised us in bad ways. Unfortunately, I know that all too well, as I was really high on a particular player who I drafted in all 10 of my leagues. He was such a disappointment, I can't even bring myself to say his name. So let's just refer to him as the other half of the Heartbreak Kids, not named Tommy Matthews.
Thanks.
Look, I hate to pile
Dick.
on a kid, especially after the season he had, but he who shall remain nameless wasn't just bad, he was historically awful out there.
Whatever, man. Alright. I'm gonna call it. Just get some upgrades here, and then, yeah. Okie dokie. Our team is losing 6-8. Great. Anywho, that was fun. I'm gonna jump off here, and then I'll be back on tomorrow to do some more Call of Duty. Either gold up some ARs or platinum up some SMGs. One of the two. Anywho, like, comment, subscribe. Catch you in the next one.